off, it's Charles J. That just in case you ain't heard of me, they told me it was too late. But I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake. But you can't have your way, this ain't Burkhead. Everybody said it won't be till they see smoke, then they realize they'd rather have turkey meat.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, shout out to my audience. Shout out to those that's rocking with me. And yeah, we back in the kitchen. There's a whole lot of goddamn sauce in this pot, man. Let's get to the shot. First and foremost, listen, I don't say it enough. I talk a lot of shit, but I got humble ways. And the humbleness in me, he saw the best in me when everyone else around. I don't know why that song just came to me. But anyway, I'm hoping that sometimes you can see the best in me. Listen, it's a lot of sauce. I know sometimes you may get mad when I pick on your favorite fighter and I call him a hoe. Or I say certain shit, and I'm always biased towards black fighters. Whether he known or unknown, when the black fighter going against somebody else, I'm going with the black fighter. That just hands down. I stand on not business, but black business. So, listen, I appreciate those that rock with me, though. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you through the ups and downs. Because, you know, my voice ain't paid off or none of that shit. I speak what I really feel. I don't hold back. So, I give it to you damn near the way it was gave to me, which was heartless. It was cruel, but it was damn near love. So I give you a little bit of everything, though. But it's all love. I am a true fan of boxing. That shit will never, you can never take that from me. I really know this sauce. I really fuck with this sauce. And yeah, I think I break it down very well. But anyway, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you. I just want you to know it. I don't know if you know, I don't never say smash the like button or subscribe. I don't knock those who do, but I ain't finna say that shit. What's understood damn near sometimes shouldn't be explained. So I don't really say that shit. I actually appreciate the comments. I appreciate the comments more than the likes and subs. I like talking back with you motherfuckers, and sometimes you motherfuckers give me a better perspective. You know, I done been checked in the comments plenty of times when I thought I done been gave a better perspective of a situation. And so, yeah, I appreciate the comments. Listen, you know, I call out channels every time. I might as well, I ain't gonna hold my, listen, ETB, everything boxing, shout out to you, but like, bro, let it go. Let it go. Boy, you like search her. I just can't let go. No. Listen, you gotta let that shit go. I know Spence lost, and I know you been rocking with him or whatever you do. I don't know. Some of you motherfuckers I just don't trust. But anyway, bro, just let that shit go, bro. Let that shit go. LIG it, bro. And it ain't even just everything boxing. And shout out to your channel. I wish you nothing but success, bro. But I'm just saying, it's a lot of dudes. Just stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. It ain't that we really want to see Terence Crawford versus Boots. I think 80% of the people that's calling for this fight is hoping that Boots is who you think he is and he can expose Terence Crawford, bro. You don't want to see a great fight. You just mad that he beat up Errol, bro. Just say you mad, bro. Say you in your feelings about that shit. Just admit that shit, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? But you motherfuckers ain't mad that in a way be cool, boy, the way he dusted his ass with that jab to the body and that overhand right over the top of his shit and made him do the stankin'. That motherfucker did that, my ducky. I'm clean, my ducky. That motherfucker did all them dances. You motherfuckers ain't mad about that and trying to find somebody that can beat anyway. So stop trying to find somebody that you're hoping and wishing that can beat Bud, bro. Just stop it. It's just hating at this point. It's hating. It is straight hating, bro. It ain't that you want to see a great... I am not convinced. I don't think you motherfuckers really just want to see a great fight. I think you motherfuckers hating, bro. You hating on that Bud sauce, bro. You hating on that Omaha sauce, bro. See, a lot of you motherfuckers never thought it was sauce out there. It's a lot of white folks out. But I'm just saying, bro, it's sauce in Omaha. And I like that other dude that's up on the Bud that be talking that shit. He can fight, though. I want to say he fight at... middleweight. I can't think of his name. But he be up on the bud and shit, and he started boxing late, but he got good fundamentals. I can't think of this motherfucker name. He fight at middleweight though. He was on the undercard of the Bud and Spence, but it wasn't on the main card. It was like on the prelims or some shit. Damn, I can't think of his name, but I like how he fight. I cannot think of his name. But he was in camp with Bud, and when Bud did the media workout and shit, he was there and right there, and he was hitting the pads too. I just can't think of his name. But he pretty good. So yeah, it's Sauce in Omaha, bro. Y'all just hating on Bud at this point. That's just all. I just think you motherfuckers hating on Bud. And at this point, I damn near look like a Bud fanatic. I don't care how I look, bro. If I think something wrong, I'ma say it's wrong. And yeah, at this point, it look like I'm riding with Bud. But yeah, in this situation, Bud ain't wrong. Bud does not have to fight Boots. I would like to fight. It's cool. I just think it's gonna end Boots' career before it gets started. It's just me. I think he's gonna end him before he ever gets started. But when Bud beat dudes, they never the same. Everybody can't take a Bud ass. I'm just telling you. Some fighters, when they beat you, bro, you never the same. Spence done did a lot of dudes like that. Danny gone. Spence beat Danny like nobody else, in my opinion. Like nobody else. But, yeah, you motherfuckers just, I just don't get it. But let me say this. I must say this, though. Terence Crawford, bro, I'm gonna be honest. I'm damn near relieved. I'm so glad. I am so, because I thought Canelo was gonna bite on that shit and think that because he 3 weight classes heavier than you, bro. He's strong. He hit hard. He ain't better than you, but that motherfucker can punch, and he's a full 168 pounder. He been fighting at 168. Canelo is way bigger than you motherfuckers think. That motherfucker wide. That motherfucker big, and he's strong. He been fighting at 168. That's why I tell you motherfuckers he gonna knock out David Benavidez. David Benavidez really think he gonna outpower and just lean on it, throw a bunch of punches, but you got no defense. Nobody ever talks about, what about the counters that you gonna get hit in between that shit? It's amazing that so many people think David Benavidez is going to beat Canelo when David Benavidez has no defense. It's amazing to me how they think just because he throw a lot of punches and he got respectable power that he just going to outwork Canelo. Okay. But anyway, I'm actually glad that Canelo shit didn't happen because I just think it's ridiculous. Yeah, it's possible because Bud is special. I would never recommend no fighter to move up no 3 weight divisions in one fight. I'd recommend you move up 2 weight divisions and then move up another weight division the next fight, or move up 1 weight division and then move up 2 weight divisions the next fight, not 3 divisions at once. I just don't agree with it. I never agree with it. So I was shocked that Canelo turned that shit down because I thought Canelo would be confident in thinking that his power could beat a factor. And it just be a punch. It would have been a fight that can Terence Crawford get away from the power shots of Canelo. Because damn near every shot Canelo throws is with mean intentions. That's why I say he gonna stop. David got no defense. I'm more convinced that Bud, and I know this some wild shit. I'm more convinced that Bud beats Canelo than David Benavidez. Bud control distance in a way that most fighters can't. And even at 168, even if he had to move up 3 weight division, I still think his power, Canelo wasn't finna walk through that shit. And I think he was gonna make, and a part of me think he was gonna beat Canelo, but it's just too many weight divisions, bro. I don't think no fighter can move up 3 weight divisions from welterweight, even not Boot, not nobody, and get cracked by a 168 pounder in Canelo and not get wobbled. It was a part of me like, man, Canelo might knock Terence Crawford out, bro. You moving up 3 weight division, and even if you spar 160 and 168, it's different, bro. It's different. It was just too many advantages for Canelo, in my opinion. But that fight ain't happened, and you said you was gonna challenge Zoo. If you had went to Australia and fought Zoo, I would have had a lot of shit to say about Terence Crawford. I would have had a whole bunch of shit. I would have talked bad about you if you'd have done some dumb shit like that. But Keef double E with the F got the Tim Zoo fight. You didn't get it. And at this point, it's like fans are so happy. It look like you ain't got no more moves left. Oh, what's now? Now Boots got you in the corner. Oh, Bud ducking Boots. A Bud ducking Boots. I tell y'all some. Give me an A. Yeah, you got your A. You got your A. Give me a B. B, you got your B. Y'all some of them type motherfuckers. That's what boxing fans have become. Some cheerleaders. It's just soft. I told you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I just that's why y'all. I just know in real life. I just don't. I know you motherfuckers just ain't. You're not certified, bro. A lot of you motherfuckers have learned how to talk tough behind a microphone. A lot of you motherfuckers have really learned that shit. You know, I talk like this in real life. you know, I don't get more tough or more bold behind a fucking microphone. But a lot of you motherfuckers are really soft. You really soft. Motherfuckers slap you in the back of your head and thump you in the back of your shit, and you know. Anyway, so Terence Crawford at this point, I'm gonna tell you some real shit. I would love the Terence Crawford versus Jamel fight. I don't know if Jamel can come back down to 154 though. But yeah, 160, jump you up 2 weight. Cause I'm gonna tell you, even though I don't like Jamel and I don't respect him, Jamel, I have no respect in me for Jamel. Cause he was a hoe in that fight. But he ain't gonna be a hoe against Terence Crawford. He ain't gonna be a hoe. All the shit that we know he can do, he gonna do it against Terence Crawford. I still think Terence Crawford might stop Jamel, but that's gonna be it could be probably fight of the year. Terence Crawford versus Jamel Cholo is arguably fight of the motherfucking year. It's gonna be action packed. Jamel gonna let his hands go against Terence, and Terence gonna clip his ass. Cause Jamel gonna try to knock Terence Crawford head off his fucking shoulder. We keep forgetting Jamel can crack. He gonna try to knock Terence Crawford head off his goddamn shoulders, and it's gonna get his ass countered and clipped. That's a good fight though. A good fight. That's really it, bro. I'm just gonna keep it 100. Terence Crawford ain't nothing left for you but a Jamel or a Boots. That's it. You've been cornered into, you tried to fight the white Australian, you tried to fight the Mexican, you got to go back to black. You bet on black. So, but they ain't. But in Terence Crawford's defense, they ain't gonna do right by him. Terence Crawford might make 10 mil fighting Jamel. They ain't. I'm gonna tell you something. They damn near ain't gonna want to put that shit on pay-per-view because Jamel ain't bigger than Errol Spence, and they didn't even want to put the Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. They didn't even want to give them guaranteed money, bro. They had no belief in the sales of that fight. Al, them, Espinoza, they had no faith in Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence. They never wanted the fight, bro. Never wanted that fight. So they ain't gonna pay Terence shit to fight Jamel. He might make 5 mil or some shit. He ain't finna make no money like that fighting Jamel. And fighting Boots, they may offer him 4 mil. Terence might make 2.5 mil fighting Jaron Boots Ennis, bro. You go from making 25 mil to now. I think you should make 15 to 20 mil fighting Jamel. And I think if you gonna put him, you want him to pass the torch to a young Boots, I think you should pay him at least over 10 mil. I think he should make at least over 10 mil, in my opinion. That's just me. How much you motherfuckers paying Tim Tszyu to fight Keef? Double E with the L. These are questions because we never talk about the so-called, what's this shit? I'd rather say bag than purse. But yeah, we never talk about the bag and what these motherfuckers making. What Tim Tszyu make? I know you motherfuckers paid Keef well. Oh, Al loves some Keef. He love him some Keef. Yeah, Keef, he love Keef. Yeah. He offered them a bag. And you know another thing? Let's get to the nitty gritty. Yeah, at this point, bud, you either retire or just you cool with retiring. To me, I still got you top 10. I still got you top 10. I got you that. Bud, the truth to me. But I don't think you should retire now. Don't retire because you steady saying you want to fight some more. You want about 2 more fights. Jamel and Boots, bro. That's all left for you. I don't know if the rematch will ever happen, and I still discredit Errol for coming out saying that bullshit he said. I would never agree with that shit. That shit was some bullshit, and it took a lot of steam out. Bud really said fuck it after that. After he came out and said, well, that's why you think I got hit with so many jabs and shit. Man, Bud was like, fuck that shit, bro. So it was a bad look. You know, Errol Spence fans really don't want to admit that shit. That shit was a bad look, bro. That shit was a bad look after not saying nothing. All we knew is you had bought a Cane Corso puppy and your belly was poking like Swangles in an H-Time video. But to come back and we see you got surgery and you waited 7 months to get surgery, and then you say, well, yeah, credit to Bud, but yeah, why you think I got hit with so many jabs and shit? You basically saying, bro, it was because I was injured, that's why I lost. That's what you said. But I'm telling you, the best thing Earl, in my opinion, should have did, he should have got that surgery within 3 to 4 months after that fight, been back in the gym, and got him a fight in December. Got him a fight, got him a good tune-up in December. That's what I think Earl should have done. And at this point, Bud, I'm telling you, bro, you waited all this time on Canelo just for him to say, really, fuck you. You waited on him. You waited on him like kids wait on Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy. You waited on him. And he had that gift for you. He had some coal for your ass. So he left you, bro. He left you out in that boat, and you in that boat. You in Bomac and Burnett. Y'all in that boat, and he just that left you in the middle of the goddamn sea. Cause Bud really thought that fight was gonna happen. Shit. And Al might pull the Floyd, like Floyd told Ryan not to fight Devin. Al might have told Canelo don't fight Terence Crawford, because he don't want Terence, to get no shine like that. But anyway, so Terence, yeah, bro. Like I said, I will never knock and I will never deny that I'm not mad at the Boots fight, but I think Bud should be paid properly for taking a risk like that. Because Boots is a huge risk. Boots is a bigger risk than Tim Tszyu to me. It's a huge risk. It's a huge risk to me. I think Bud gonna stop him though, but it's a huge risk. You gotta pay that man. You gotta pay that man. So, and like I said, Bud stopped Boots. You motherfuckers ain't gonna say shit. Gonna say, Boots wasn't what we thought he would. We already know the story. Bud will get no credit. He will get no credit. It'll be like a win over like when he beat Kell Brook or some shit. It'll be some shit like that. Or when he beat Amir Khan or some shit. He won't get credit for beating Boots. I promise you that. And had Bud moved up 3-weight divisions and beat Canelo the way because I think he would have won. When I think because he's just so much better. But it just was stupid to me. But even if he would have won, they were already saying Canelo, and he passed it. Bud wasn't gonna get no hellified credit. He wasn't, bro. He wasn't gonna. They already saying Canelo is old. Even though Bud older than Canelo, they gonna say he was old, bro. I'm telling you, I know it. So yeah, bro. But Bud, if you gonna keep fighting, bro, which you should, cause you already said you got a couple more fights in you. Fight these black fighters, bro. Fight these black fighters. That Jamel fight, I'm telling you, that should be your fight. That should be your next fight. That should be your next fight. That's a war. That's a war. And the press conference, I'm gonna keep it 100. Terence Crawford versus Jamel, because Terence Crawford gonna try to hold Jamel, and he gonna tell him he a hoe to his face. I'm telling you, bro, because Terence Crawford really don't respect Jamel after that performance he put up, but Jamel gonna be mean too, though. That's some shit. That's some shit. That's some shit. That's a fight. That's a fight. Terence gonna clip his ass too. And I'm riding with Terence over Jamel all day long, because I don't respect Jamel. Just don't. I just don't. I think he might. You know what? I don't even trust Jamel no more, because I said he a clip zoo. I don't trust him no. He might go in there and lay down for the white boy. Yeah, I think he might lay down for the white boy. He ain't gonna be tough like he was with Tony Harrison. And he ain't gonna disrespect him at the press conference. He ain't gonna disrespect Tim Tszyu. But anyway, I collect information. I've been knowing about this shit for about a week now. See, because I watch interviews, and I heard old Keef. Yeah, Keef was talking to, he was talking to one of them fight hype dudes, one of them. And they asked him about Boots, and he was like, man, that fight, and I believe it, even though Keef lies sometimes, Al Haymon has never offered Keith Thurman the Boots fight. But you motherfuckers so worried about Bud gotta fight Boots. Bud's ducking Boots. Give me an A. Yeah, you got your A, you got your A. But why ain't nobody worried about how Keef is with the same promotion as Boots and they ain't fighting, bro? It is, and you know another thing, I gotta keep it 100. Cause this ain't Keef's fault. Now, Keef, you done did a lot of capping and bullshitting over the years. This ain't your fault. Fans ain't got behind that fight. Fake ass fans ain't got behind the Keef versus Boots fight. Ain't nobody telling Keef, ain't nobody really telling him, hey bro, pass the torch to Boots, bro. Ain't nobody really, it wasn't never a stir. Like this Canelo David Benavidez, even Julio, they asking Julio Cesar Chavez, yeah, what do you think about Canelo ducking David Benavidez? This Canelo David Benavidez is the most overrated shit that I've probably ever seen in the history of boxing. That's a fake super fight. Benavidez just sold 60,000 pay-per-view buys, but how fake boxing is, Canelo versus David Benavidez, that shit gonna do about 1.3 or some shit. Cause that's just how fake boxing is these days. It be bullshit fights that really just gonna, just like Ryan and Tank, that was a bullshit fight. But it did 1.2. Another reason, cause they're gonna promote it like that. The promotion they gonna put behind David Benavidez versus Canelo, that shit gonna look like some shit back. That shit gonna look like one of them 300 movies. Or Troy or some shit. That shit gonna look like the warrior of all warriors. They're gonna promote that shit so big. They're gonna promote it 10 times harder than they did Spence versus Crawford. It ain't just fans, it ain't just fighters. Promotion has a lot to do with a fight selling. Promotion is at least 50%. It got a lot to do with how a fight sell. Promotion is key. Promotion, look at, okay, I'm finna give you motherfuckers examples. Look at how Tim Tszyu and Keith Thurman. Look how Fundor is on. He like the first fight. He been a main event fighter since he knocked out Lubin. No. But now ain't nobody talking about his fight. It's for a world title, and most fans don't even know he fighting for a world title. But he's like the first card on the. He's the first fight on the card. I don't even think he's the co-main. No, the co-main is Isaac Cruz versus Rolly Romero. He's not even the co-main, but he been the main event of like the last 3 fights. When he beat Lubin, he was the main event. And look at the promotion behind that. See, Fundor, they done threw him away now. Well, as long as it ain't for him building him up to beat a black fighter. Like when he beat Lubin, bro, Lubin faced, I don't know who went more viral. Errol faced Lubin. I don't know. But I think Lubin face was way more fucked up. Lubin shit was fucked up. I'm telling you something, it look like Fundor knocked a plug in this shit. It look like Fundor lost some hair on the top of his shit. Ever since his edge up ain't been the same since that Fundor fight. He was fucked off. And look at the way they promoted Fundor. Then once he lost to Mendoza, now he at the back of the list again. So boxing just do what it do, bro. Promotion is way, and matter of fact, I think promotion is more than 50%. I said 75%. Bro, we already see, we keep telling black fighters talk shit. Man, there's so many black fighters that talk shit and ain't got no views. That shit don't make you hot. Just cause that shit work for Floyd don't mean it's gonna work for you, bro. Talking shit don't make you sell more. Rolly Romero talk more shit than anybody in boxing and he ain't no headliner. Why he ain't headlining? So, you know, we just pick and choose. We choosy lovers in my Isley brother, Isley brother's voice. But now, Keef was never offered the Boots fight. But you know another thing Keef told me, he was offered the Stanley Onis fight. He was, and we see he got the Tim Tszyu fight. Keith Thurman was offered the Virgil Ortiz fight. Virgil Ortiz ain't even a PBC fighter. Virgil Ortiz is signed with Golden Boy. But Al Haymon was willing to switch promotions or do a joint promotion or however you want to say it to get Virgil the Keef fight. So you offer Keef, he can pass the torch to a young Mexican, he can pass it to a young Slovakian fighter in Stanionis, a foreign white fighter, and he can pass it to a white Australian, but he can't pass it to the black fighter in Boots. This is plain and simple. I'm just showing you, bro. It is designed. They teach black fighters don't pass the torch to a younger black fighter. So that's why I say this Bud Duck and Boots shit is some fake shit. It ain't that you want him to pass the torch to a young black fighter. You just jealous of Bud and you just hoping he get exposed. It ain't that you want to see a black fighter pass the torch to another young king. That's not what we promoting. We just want to promote some mess and you just want to forever say Bud ducking somebody. They talking about putting Boots as the undercard of a Canelo fight in May. It's decent. I'm not going to say it's trash because Canelo is a draw. I won't knock that at all. But if you're going to put Boots on an undercard, you need to put him on the co-main of the next Tank fight. You really want Boots to take off, either give him his own main event, but all he got is Barrios or Stanley on this fight. Now they're saying Crowley, that Crowley fight, if you're going to give him Crowley, let him fight in Philly. Let him fight in Philly and against old Crowley or some shit. But, it just at this point, it ain't much left for Boots, bro. I know they so excited about the Barrios fight because Barrios put on such a good performance against Ugas, bro. That shit won't be shit, bro. And if you stop them later than Tank, they really gonna talk shit. Well, Tank stopped them in Tank stopped them in the 11th round though. But you ain't gonna get a whole lot of credit like you think. They gonna say Stanley Owens was inactive. Yeah. I'm telling you, bro, I hate to say this shit, and it is sad. Because the talent Boots got and nobody know him, that's one of the biggest tragedies I've ever seen in boxing. I hate to say that, and Eddie Hearn ain't shit. And the Zone, low key, the Zone really the worst promotion, in America. It's building now because he done got Devin and they ain't got Matias. He getting other fighters. But Eddie Hearn was never supposed to be over here as a promoter. It's just that Top Rank so shitty and Al so shitty, and they gangbang and don't put on fights together and bring they fighter over to they fight. They don't do that shit. That Eddie just he in the middle and he picking off both of them like a little roach. He just picking off of them. Oh, well, let me get this fighter over here with Top Rank, and let me get this fighter from old Oscar and this and that. It's just little shit like Eddie Hearn right now is the best promoter in boxing, and it's sad. Eddie Hearn, and I hate to say, will do a much better job by Boots. He ain't gonna do by Boots like he'll do a white boy from Britain though. He ain't gonna do that. Boots will become way bigger, fucking with old Eddie. I'm gonna tell you something. Boots may be a bigger star in the. I ain't gonna say that shit. I ain't gonna go that far. But he'd be a bigger name fighting on Matchroom than PBC. They just ain't promoting him, bro. It just ain't no promotion behind him. Nothing. There's no breakout fight for him. And another thing, like I said, Boost your team and between you and YSM and them, cause like I said, I don't hear the interviews no more. The best move for you, bro, is to be at that Tim Tszyu and Keith Thurman fight, bro. Front row. And make security get you out the ring or something, because after that fight, I'll be in the ring calling out the winner, bro. That is your best move. That is your best move. Because I am so confident that Al Haymon, bro, and Al ain't shit, but I never make my channel about Al. He ain't shit, but I never make my channel about him. You know, Al Haymon show how hateful white folks is. That's how he just proved it, just like Obama proved it. Obama wasn't shit. Obama bred a breed of well-behaved ass, never get mad ass Negro. Obama never got mad. That motherfucker never got mad. He never cussed. White folks was asking him all kind of weird questions, and he'd always answer it. That motherfucker never did no black shit. That motherfucker never got mad. I had to answer all them questions from them white reporters, all these sarcastic ass questions, and you never got mad. Motherfucker was a bitch. But yeah, Al Haymon is that kind of hoe to me, but I never make my channel about him, because Bob way worse than an Al Haymon. And like I said, it just shows how hateful this country is, because white people should have loved Obama. He never passed one law for black people. Obama barely said, yeah, there is a problem with police killings against blacks and this and that, but he never passed a law for it. He never really spoke up for black people. Obama is the true definition of these new mixed breeds. New mixed breeds, and I'm going to keep saying it, bro, they don't claim black. They are not black no more. Mixed breeds today, bro, they be with their white grandmother and they don't see themselves as black. They don't. And Obama didn't see himself as black. But yeah, and like I said, bro, Al Haymon, Bob should love him. That should be his favorite lapdog. Eddie should love Al Haymon. Oscar should love Al Haymon because Al Haymon promote Mexicans more than Oscar do. Al Haymon promote the shit out of Mexicans. I don't get it. Most non-blacks should love Al Haymon. Al Haymon don't do a bitch ass thing for black fighters. Not a motherfucking thing. On the night when Spence and Crawford fight, you should have been at that motherfucking fight. You should have been a part of that promotion. Two great black fighters fighting. Bro, you steady hiding behind in that office, bro, like a motherfucker, like you want to keep yourself a mystery. Bro, ain't nobody scared of you. Everybody hoeing Al Haymon. Everybody talk shit about you like you a little hoe. You don't even come out and talk shit back, bro. That ain't black people talk shit. If we don't do nothing else, we gonna talk big shit. So, you ain't even no shit talking motherfucker. Don King talk that shit. But anyway, and one thing, Don King could get to using big words on it. And the principalities and he'll get to going back talking about slavery and shit. And the white man and the white boy. So you ain't cut from that kind of cloth. So yeah, fuck Al. Al Haymon a bitch. But most of these promoters are. But at this point, I hate to say it. It Top Rank, bro. Bob just got a bunch of prospects, but he ain't the best promotion. He ain't got no stars over there. None. Ain't got nobody making no noise like that over there. They trying to do that shit with Inoue, but Inoue only big in Japan, bro. They gonna try to cross him over. They gonna try to sacrifice some black fighter over here to make him make his debut. And I'm telling you though, he gonna have more black fans than anybody. Inoue gonna have more black fans than anybody. I'm telling you, bro, Canelo, before losing the Bivol, he still got a lot of black fans. But before losing the Bivol, it's black fans that really will tell you that he was better than Floyd. So, we lost in the sauce out here, and it's just too much. It's too many banana peels, and we just slipping and sliding. But y'all boxing, it ain't just Al Haymon though. Mainstream media, us as black content creators, we fail Boots. No. If we really want to speak up for Boots, it got to be more than Bud ducking Boots and Earl ducking Boots. We ain't really spoke up for this kind of sauce he got. No. We didn't do right by Boots. Boots can be way bigger if we had a promoter. We didn't do it, bro. We didn't do it. So, nah, bro, this is a hell of a talent. And outside of Bud, bro, nobody beats Boots. Boots will stop Tim Tszyu inside 6 rounds. Keef is a tougher fight for Boots stylistically than Tim Tszyu. The toughest style for Boots is going to be a boxer. You come forward and try to punch, Boots going to beat the fuck out you. Look at what happened to Villa. And I ain't saying Tim Tszyu is Villa, but that come forward shit, Tim Tszyu ain't a whole lot different from Villa. He ain't a whole lot different. Boots gonna pick his stupid ass apart, beat the fuck out of him. I got Boots destroying Virgil Ortiz, and I like Virgil. He gonna destroy him, and that's why I don't think Oscar would never let that fight happen. Virgil got hard, and I think his team has kind of spooked him with Boots. I think they done told him so many times, don't even mention him. When they ask you about him, because Virgil ain't too enthused about fighting Boots. Boots will destroy everybody except Terence Crawford. But I'm going to say this, though. I'm not going to be so quick to say Boots destroy Earl. I'm not going to throw Earl away just because he lost to Bud. And I just can't do that. I can't make it like Bud trash. I mean like Spence is trash after losing to Bud. I can't make it like that. But I don't know. It could be one of them fights where you never the same after a whooping. But the Spence I know, that ain't no easy fight for Boots. Boots will be tested in many ways. So I can't even call that fight. I can't call it. Yeah, Boots way more versatile and he do way more shit. But I can't guarantee that he beats the shit out of Earl. I just can't guarantee it. I can't guarantee it. I can't, because I think Earl better than Tim Tszyu. And I think he better than Virgil. And I think Earl better than everybody at 154. I low-key think Earl better than Jamel. But Jamel stylistically may be a tougher fight for Terence Crawford than Earl. Stylistically, Jamel may be a tougher fight for Terence Crawford. Jamel gonna make Terence Crawford work though. Jamel gonna make, and Jamel may hurt Terence Crawford in that fight. Jamel may hurt Bud. Jamel hit hard in the motherfucker. Jamel gonna test Bud in every way. That may be Bud's toughest fight. His toughest fight, it may not be Boots, it may be Jamel, bro. It may be Jamel. And I gotta say this too. Jamel chin is tested, approved. Jamel got a granite chin. Got a granite chin. Everybody talked all that shit about him folding. Canelo couldn't stop him. Yeah, he folded. Canelo still couldn't stop him. So, Bud versus Jamel is very underrated. But yeah, man, shout out to y'all fucking with me, bro. This sauce will forever remain. I appreciate it. Even though some may fall off when I talk about their favorite fight. I get it, bro. I get it. But I don't know, bro. It's fucked up, bro. We didn't fight for Boots, though. I'm a forever. We just don't do it, bro. And like I said, only reason why Bruce Shoot Carrington and Abdullah Mason, they certified stars. They gonna be stars, and you can't just deny it. But it's gonna be so many black fighters that come through that's spectacular. They won't be a star. They're gonna be a nobody. And I just think it's just a tragedy. It's a tragedy that Tim Tszyu from Australia is a bigger name in America than Jaron Boots Ennis. That's a tragedy to me. That is a complete tragedy. So, yeah. I think it's fucked up. And also, like I said with Boots, bro, who are you past Bud, bro? Who are you past Bud, bro? You gotta start stepping on these dudes' neck. I would love, I hope, and I really hope Boots go to that Keith Thurman fight, bro. I really hope you pull up. I really hope you call out the winner, bro. I really hope you do that shit. And in the meantime, between time, the perfect fight for Boots. I don't really want, at this point, I don't want the Barrios fight or the Stanionis fight. You won't get the credit, bro. That's all you got left at welterweight is Barrios and Stanionis. And that Crowley fight, trash. But the fight for you that's better than all three of them fights, fight Erson Lubin in Philly. Go move with the 154. Fight him in Philly. Fight him in Philly. Fireworks. That's a better fight than Stanionis. It's a better fight than Barrios. And it's a better fight than Crowley. Fight Lubin. Same promotion. Fight him in Philly. Let that be your debut fighting Lubin. And Lubin can fight. Motherfuckers talk that shit. He can fight. Or if you ain't gonna fight Lubin, fight Abel Ramos. I don't know, though. I think the Lubin fight a better fight. I like Ramos too. I think Ramos is actually better than people think. I think Ramos a good ass fighter. I think Abel Ramos would give Tim Tszyu a tooth and nail fight. Ramos can fight, but Ramos is very unknown. Lubin fight. That fight at 154 in Philly, that's your fight, bro. But yeah, this is 903 Boxing. I am your host, George J. With that, I'm out.